Hi geeks, welcome to my channel. Today we're shopping at Trader Joe's. There's a ton of new arrivals this week with 8 new items, from breakfast items to milk chocolate covered gummy bears and a new cookie mix. So let's go check them out and see what there is to buy this week. Starting outside with the plants, there's jumbo ficus with these pretty pink and green leaves for $12.99. Here's another plant with leaves that slightly curve upwards, which is really cute, but there wasn't a label, so I'm not sure what these are. Pink dragon fruit is back this week. These are huge. They have lots of edible seeds in it and are really juicy, and you can get one for $3.99. And this is new, green plumcots. This is part plum and part apricot and have a nice yellow color, even though they're supposed to be green. And you get 6 of these for $3.69. So many of you are fans of egg bites. I could never get into them for some reason, even though I love eggs and have one daily. Anyway, this is the 3rd flavor that Trader Joe's has come out with, and it includes unexpected cheddar cheese and turkey sausage. This heats up in 60 seconds, which makes it a great quick protein option with 17 grams of protein per package at 180 calories. The sodium is on the higher side at 520 milligrams, and these are $3.49. If you're more of a sweet breakfast person, there's new brioche-style Liège waffles with pearl sugar in the bread section. This sounds delicious with a cup of coffee or a quick grab-and-go breakfast pastry option on the way to work. It is 250 calories, 13 grams of fat, 220 milligrams of sodium, 14 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of protein. This does contain palm oil and canola oil and natural flavor, and you get 6 waffles for $3.99. Mocha latte pretzels have officially arrived. This is the flavor that won the poll that Trader Joe's asked us a few months ago regarding what the next flavor should be. These are teeny tiny pretzels in a white chocolate coating with a dark chocolate drizzle, and there's little specks of ground coffee beans on the pretzels. It's 140 calories for 5 pretzels, 6 grams of fat, 160 milligrams of sodium, 14 grams of sugar, and you can get a bag for $2.99. Sticking with the coffee flavor, there's another new mochi flavor this week. This has actual coffee with real cane sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup like the other brands, so that's a step in the right direction. It's 70 calories per piece and 9 grams of sugar. I feel like Trader Joe's should make a variety box with all the different flavors at this point: vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, mango, green tea, and ube. You get 6 in a box for $4.99. This is the item I'm most excited about this week: smooth and creamy milk chocolate over soft and chewy fruity gummies. Say less. Fun fact about gummy bears, they were actually made by the Germans, but the chocolate-covered gummy bears are actually a Swedish creation. I've tried these before from a different store and loved them, so I have high hopes for the Trader Joe's version. It does contain pork gelatin and whole milk powder, so unfortunately my vegans and vegetarians need to sit this one out. But I will definitely be picking this up, and this is $3.99. And here's a sneak peek of new gluten-free chocolate chip cookies that should be arriving really soon, and this will be $4.99. Speaking of cookies, there's a new cookie mix, everything but the kitchen sink cookie. This is a chunky, salty, sweet cookie mix made with 43% of it being made by add-ins like coconut flakes, walnuts, semi-sweet chocolate chunks, caramel bits, sea salt, oats, and mini pretzels. All you need is a stick of butter and 1 egg, and you will get delicious cookies with crispy edges and a chewy center. And this is $4.49. Squiggly knife cut style noodles is bringing some heat with a new spicy garlic sesame sauce made with soy sauce, garlic, red chili, cayenne chili, and sesame paste. That sounds delicious. 1 pack is 460 calories, 15 grams of fat, 700 milligrams of sodium, 63 grams of net carbs, 8 grams of sugar, and 15 grams of protein, and you get 4 packs for $4.99. This is not to be confused with the original that comes in the red bag, which has a soy and sesame sauce but isn't spicy. Ranch seasoned cashews are new, so you have even more nuts to choose from this week. These are roasted cashews with a classic ranch seasoning of garlic powder, onion powder, powdered sour cream, and buttermilk. The ranch seasoning does contain maltodextrin, yeast extract, peanut and sunflower oil. Sodium is 100 milligrams, and you can get a bag for $3.99. And that's it for shopping this week. And now for this week's Trader Joe's haul. Love these chips because it only has 3 ingredients, and I always need a few chips when I'm eating sandwiches or burgers. Got some cilantro. Haven't been able to get to the farmer's market lately, so I picked up some eggs. If I get ground meat, it's usually beef or turkey, but decided to switch it up with ground chicken for the first time, and I think I'm going to make chicken burgers with these. This is my favorite fruit spread, which is a summer seasonal item. This literally tastes like a fruit spread that would be served at a really fancy cafe or a hotel. I was holding off because I still have the tart cherry preserves, but I needed to grab one before it's gone, which will probably be by the end of the month when all the pumpkin items start to roll in, and this is $4.99. A can of organic coconut milk. Not sure yet what I'm going to use this for, but I wanted to have it on hand in my pantry. Organic coconut flakes. These were gone for a few weeks at my store and finally came back. I use these for my smoothie bowl toppings. Milk chocolate gummy bears, had to try them. So let's take a closer look. The texture of the gummy bears is great. They're soft and plump, probably the best thing about them. Honestly, these weren't my favorite. Some of them tasted better than others for sure. They all have an indistinct fruity flavor, but then there's one flavor that tasted like cough syrup. There's a thin layer of milk chocolate, which is really creamy. These were a fun novelty buy, but I won't be repurchasing because of the cough syrup flavor I couldn't get past. Really excited to try the new seasoning. I'm excited to put this on eggs and also over mac and cheese. Let's take a closer look. It comes with a little sticker on top, and I love that the holes are big so that you can sprinkle it generously. It's really flavorful because of the crispy onions and then being mixed with Szechuan peppers, which gives it depth and a punch of spiciness. But it's a smoldering heat that lingers in your mouth, but it's not overwhelming. But I can tolerate a lot of spice, so take that with a grain of salt. Speaking of salt, this is on the salty side and has 105 milligrams of sodium for a quarter teaspoon. So it does add up, especially if you do a healthy sprinkle. I tried it over pizza and eggs. I prefer it on cooked eggs rather than a hard-boiled egg, but both were delicious. And then I also wanted to try it on chicken, and I actually prefer it as a sprinkle on top of food for an accent instead of being cooked in. But honestly, both ways are great. You really can't go wrong. I highly recommend this, and this has become my favorite seasoning at Trader Joe's. Back to the haul, ran out of baking soda. I've been using a lot more lately because I've been baking here and there, and then I stopped buying the veggie and fruit wash and started using this with vinegar to clean my fruits and veggies. The hand-twisted cinnamon sugar bread, this is my first time buying it. I decided to splurge this week. Just sounds like it would be nice warmed up with some butter and with a cup of coffee, and this is $4.99. Last week I tried the new gluten-free blueberry muffins, which were amazing, and I had to get a pack of the gluten-free strawberry muffins before they're gone for the season. This was my favorite flavor up until the blueberries arrived, so I wanted to confirm which ones were better. Unfortunately, these aren't as good as I remember it. I warmed it up a little, and it's really moist. It contains a lot of oil in it, which I can definitely taste the grease. I feel like this is a total catfish situation because as you can see, there's no strawberry pieces and there's no strawberry flavor either. I just didn't enjoy them as much as I did last year, and I'd say the blueberry ones are now definitely my new favorite. Lots of treats in this haul. I used to get these all the time before when they were in the brown packaging, but haven't tried it since they came out with this new packaging, and I'm assuming it's a new recipe as well. So let's take a closer look. These are how they look frozen. They come in little individual pucks, so it's easy to pull apart from each other, and then from here directly into the oven they go for 10 to 14 minutes, and this is how they turned out. I only baked them for about 10 minutes, but it overbaked a little, which I actually prefer the edges to be a little crispy, so I was totally okay with it. But next time I might either bake it for only like 8 minutes. They had plenty of chocolate chips in it, and it tasted like a simple yet classic buttery chocolate chip cookie. These are great to freeze also, and I like that I can just take one out whenever the craving strikes. I totally recommend these and definitely will be repurchasing them, and this is $4.99. Jumping to Aldi real quick, organic chicken breasts were on sale for $4.99 a pound, so I got some to have with salad this week. Dark chocolate peanut butter cups. These are always my impulse buy when I'm at the cashier checking out, and it's hard to say no for 99 cents. I'm pretty picky when it comes to English muffins. I love my Ezekiel English muffins, which I think are the best tasting ones. But as far as regular English muffins go, I don't like Thomas's because it always has a weird aftertaste to me. But the English muffins that Jimmy Dean's uses or the ones McDonald's has taste really good to me. So this will be my first time trying Trader Joe's English muffins, and I'll let you know what I think after I try them. Now moving on to Sam's Club. I forgot to show this in my previous haul, but I picked these up because Tom's were on sale. I was actually going to get it in gray, but ended up trying these red ones on, and I thought they would be a fun pop of color for the fall, and these were on sale for $20. Moving on to a different store, I got these almond butter cakes because they were on sale for $2.99, and I saw that it came individually wrapped and were only 70 calories, so I decided to give it a try. So let's take a closer look. These were really tiny, either one big bite or two small bites, and you're finished. These were very moist, sweet, and tasted exactly like marzipan. I've gotten these chocolate cookies before and enjoyed them. These are also individually wrapped and were on sale for $1.99, so of course I couldn't resist. A1 sauce. I didn't need this, but it's just something I like to have on hand in the pantry, and we were running low. And finally, I was gifted an orchid from Trader Joe's. I have gifted this orchid many times to friends, but finally someone gifted it to me. So if you guys have any tips on how to keep this alive, please let me know. Okay, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give this a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and until the next video, ciao guys!